Hi, I'm currently working on this large green doily. I'll put the information about the particular design in the box below. And I just thought I'd do a little video while I'm working. What I wanted to say is that because it's a large piece, you know how you're supposed to tat a ring and then flip your work over to do a chain. Well, when you're working with a large piece, it can be quite more cumbersome to keep flipping your piece back and forth as you're going from a ring to a chain. So I'm doing what I've done on, I did another video previously about this, when you're doing short chains where you don't reverse the work. Although on this piece I do have longer chains here, I'm still not reversing work because I just find it easy to keep working from the front instead of having to flip back and forth. So I'm doing the rings as normal, but I'm doing the chains unflipped with reverse order stitches. I find it helps to flip the little ring back to get the first half stitch really close to the beginning so there's no gaps. So I'm doing 5 double stitches, and then when I will join to this picot here, 3, 4, 5. So to do these unflipped stitches, it's important, or it's easier to work if you keep this quite taut. So I always wrap it twice around my little finger to be able to keep more tension on this thread so it stays straight while you wrap the stitches around it. A little bit, tiny little tug, and I'm joining here to this picot. And to join with, you're not grabbing this thread here, but you're grabbing, going from underneath and grabbing your core thread to make the join, passing the shuttle through it. And what you want is to pull this back through the picot to make sure it's the shuttle thread again that's wrapped around your core thread here. Tighten it and then continue with your stitches. I'm now going to make 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to join again, give it a little tug by holding the core thread and sliding my stitches back so they're nice and snug. And I'm joining here to the 3rd picot of this chain. Again, go from under and grab the core thread. Pass the shuttle through, and you can see how the loop here is now on this side of the picot. You want it to pop and pull the shuttle thread through the picot to the other side. Finish with 7 more stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Snug them up again, and now I'm doing this little ring in the middle, which is 4 stitches separated by picots. Three, 4. And what I like is working with these shuttles, and what you can't hear is that I'm constantly adjusting the length of the thread as I work without having to stop, because I just pull a little bit to just let go of a little bit of thread just as I need it as I continue to make my ring. So I don't need to stop to unwind or anything, I just keep pulling slightly to let go of a bit more thread as I need it while I work. Close the ring. And then the other advantage of working like this is that you don't need to rewind your shuttle as if you were flipping work to make the chain, because I'm wrapping this around my finger and using the other shuttle, which is already short, the right length, to make my stitches. So that also saves some time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 7. Snug them up. Actually, I didn't need to let go here because I'm just joining. Just leave one and join to the next picot. Go and grab the core thread because these are on my unflipped chains. Make sure it pulls through to the other side. And continue with the stitches starting with the first half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A picot and 5 more stitches. 1, 2, whoop, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to make a ring. I'm doing the first bottom ring here. And so on. 2 little picots before I make the join. 2. And 2 more picots before closing the ring. Right, so I'll carry on. So that's just what I wanted to show you, that sometimes it's nice to know and try different techniques. I find when on a large piece it's easier not to flip the work, and I find it easy to make those unflipped reversed order chains. Perhaps something you might want to try. Take care, bye bye.